You didn't want to say you want to do
Nah,
it.
nigga, you said we can come up with
And
more.
we are back. It's me, James, of course. You got light skin, she. And we are the real 100%. As you can see, we are all blued out. You know what I'm saying? With the real 100% fresh tees and hoodies on, looking fresh to death. And you know, with us being real 100%, you already know, man. Go tap into the SMS. Go sign up to the SMS, man, to be first to be notified when everything drop, the new merch, and get them discounts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love discounts. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
get those discounts when that fresh merch drop with the real 100%. Be true, be real, be honest. Your 100% shirt and a 100% signature shirt. And you know, man, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And all the good stuff, man. And before we do our little thing we be doing, I just want to something we talked about earlier that I want to let the real ones out there know, man. Like, you know, doing this YouTube thing, we've been doing it for about a year and some change now, and we didn't acknowledge, you know, the milestone. Like, you know, 500 subscribers is a big milestone. 100 subscribers is a big milestone. But, you know, I was trying not to be all caught up in all the, you know, subscribers and all that stuff like that and views and everything. I just kind of wanted to focus on what we're doing. But in the midst of that, you know, those are big milestones. I think that, you know what I'm saying, we missed out on those little moments. So I want to make sure that we don't miss out on the next one. So whenever we do reach, you know, 1,000 subscribers, when that point comes across, we want to make sure that we acknowledge those out there that, you know, rock with us, and that's real 100. You know what I'm saying? So when we do, you know what I'm saying, get to that point of 1,000 subscribers, we want to be that 1,000 subscriber want to be able to you know what I'm saying,
say a giveaway.
Get back, you know what I'm saying? I am rambling.
Just say a giveaway.
Give a giveaway, you know what I'm saying? Some shirts, hoodies, hats, stuff like that.
Some type of real 100 merch. Yeah. Don't know what it's gonna be, but once you hit that 1,000 subscriber,
whoever that 1,000 subscriber is, yeah. We want to get back to you, man. So we appreciate everybody out there, man. So for whoever that 1,000 subscriber is, you will be getting some merch from us. Was I rambling too much?
You was.
I be trying to be, you know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing that, you know, I want to make sure that my words and everything be on point. You know what I'm saying? Be trying, because
yeah, you just said repeatedly.
I didn't repeat that.
You did.
I don't think I did.
Yes, you did.
I don't think I did. But how was your day today?
Since I'm tired. Well, I was tired. Shut the fuck up.
I ain't saying nothing. Why you talking to me all crazy? Like you done lost your damn mind. Don't forget who Ike is and who Tina is.
You remember the limo scene.
You always go back to that one scene.
It's all right. It's the one that mattered.
Hey, we are not abusers.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not.
But she's like, yo, he beat her ass like actually beat her ass like I turned and shit. Not. But
it's just a subliminal ass kicking. That's all.
Is that what it is? Cause yeah. And the crazy part, you call me Ike a lot. Like you say that, come on, Ike. Or you'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like just us. It'd be in public sometimes. You'd be in public at people's houses, and you'd be like, come on, Ike. You know, I mean, you do say my last name sometimes too, though, but you do refer to me as Ike sometimes. Mm. And I want to do people get that misconstrued, like, yo, he be beating her ass.
Do you wonder if they know what we're talking about? Yeah. Maybe they just people are in terms of Ike, do they automatically assume Ike and Tina?
Who else would you can like contribute that to when you say Ike?
That's fair.
You can't contribute to nothing else. Listen. But that's just our inside. Yeah, that's our inside thing because you do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we be in public and every damn thing.
I only call you Ike when you take forever.
I don't know why you do it, but I don't know. It don't bother me. But I just want to like people like, you know how people clutch their pearls or some shit like that. They just looking like, shit.
Mm-hmm. What's going on in their household?
Yeah, but so you was tired today, huh? Why you so tired? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What you do all day?
Anyways. Anyways,
I didn't even say that. I just said what you do all day.
took care of the household.
Okay.
That's what I did.
All right. Well, my day was chill. Went to work, got up early, went to work, 6:00 in the a.m. Did my little routine stuff at work, came home. I don't want to say argue with you, but coached you through putting out a video for us. I had to coach you through the whole process.
Yeah.
She don't like doing that, and I don't like doing it either.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to.
I don't mind doing it, but you don't have patience. So we're not about to go. So that makes me not want to do it even more.
I do have.
Nope. You don't even have to.
You know why I don't have patience sometimes?
I don't care how long you've been doing it.
No, it's not about how long I've been doing it. It's like, I done showed you so many times. I think like you should somewhat know a little bit. Not a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Until like I remember when I see the format, I can okay.
But
boom, boom.
By the time I be doing stuff, you've been got on my nerves already in the midst of me doing stuff. So you kind of.
But you should already know who you married. So, I
understand. So you should.
That's not my fault. I don't think that's not my fault at all. That's all your fault. You know what I'm saying? So
whatever. But anyhow.
So I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. But this is not really a topic. This is just something that we're gonna discuss because you sent me like 4 or 5 videos of New Balances, right?
Yeah.
So what made it so funny because I don't know if you've seen this video. I'm not gonna play the video, but damn, I don't even know if I can play the video. But it's a video out there of a dude talking about New Balances and Asics.
I don't know what Asics is.
Don't know what that is either. But anyway, it's a guy. Okay, Casanat. You know what I'm saying? He was opening up a box of Asics and he was all like, "Oh my god, Asics!" But he has an actual Nike deal, shoe deal with Nike.
Uh-huh.
So my man was like, "Well, damn, when did Asics come so popular and cool? And when did New Balances was never really like in the middle. In our time, back in our day, it sounds old as hell, but those are not something that people even really. Those was old people shoes.
It was not.
You're a damn lie.
No, it was not. I said New Balances.
Balances weren't old people shoes.
I don't remember seeing no old people in them. I'm saying they weren't like top shelf, but they wasn't like champion.
They wasn't how they are right now.
For sure.
Not even close.
That's why I said in the middle.
But they wasn't even in the middle.
They were in the middle. To me.
You telling a big face.
I feel like they was.
New Balances?
I remember
was
being
in the
high
middle.
School, people had New Balances. I hate the way they were shaped.
Look, man, New Balances was not cool back in our day. It was either Air Force Ones, Jordans, Adidas, like the shell toes. Mm. People got away with Sauconys were not cool at first, but they kind of etched their way in and started like, okay, these are dope. You know what I'm saying? Sauconys was their deal. You don't really see those Sauconys too much no more now, but those was dope. New Balances, because back then them New Balances
was like that, and I hate those kind.
You can get away with those though.
I hate those kind.
Those, whatever this pictures I put up here so y'all can see it, but those wasn't like it wasn't those New Balance that we kept seeing though back in the day. It was some old white and blue ones that you would see old folks wearing.
I never see old people in there. Good. You know what I see old people in? K-Swiss. Skechers.
And K-Swiss would be above. You said Skechers? Oh, you might be right. You might be right. It's a Skechers. Yeah, you might be right about the Skechers. But New Balance was like an old person shoe.
No.
I think
K-Swiss is old people shoe.
I don't know about K-Swiss.
And they were shaped clunky.
I don't know about K-Swiss. People like they liked the simple all white K-Swiss. Those was the ones that people rocked.
Girls. So younger girls wore K-Swiss and the older men wore K-Swiss. You didn't see no young men in no K-Swiss shoes.
You rarely seen young dudes in New Balance shoes. You barely seen them in Sauconys.
A little bit. I want to say middle school.
I think Sauconys would have been over New Balances.
I had a pair of Saucony.
I did too. That's what I'm saying. At the time, you probably would have put those over New Balances.
They look the same.
I mean, they do, but I'm just saying. I think now they look like New Balances. They made them a little bit more appropriate, stylish, or whatever you want to call it, like for the younger generation, I guess. Instead of making them look kind of old looking.
Yeah.
But those wasn't those wasn't it. You know they wasn't.
I agree to disagree. But I just sent you.
But you sent me about 4 pictures. Now the ones you sent me, they're okay. It's not some shit I would wear, but
yeah, find them. Find them and buy one for your wife.
Man, you find it.
Preferably not the pink one first.
Why would you send me them pink ones then?
Because they were nice, but that's not a first pair I would want. You can send the black ones or you can send the other one. You just showing the ones.
They're not ugly.
The metallic ones.
Now those Asics, you can. I don't know. Those are like old running shoes to me.
Mm.
I think people should just let those lead. I mean, I think even like how now people wear baggy clothes, like bigger, boxy shirts or bigger like sweatpants.
Definitely never wanted to wear a pair of Asics.
Yeah, they're just ugly.
Definitely never wanted to wear a pair of those.
I put those up here too. But
definitely did not.
You see how they style like with the big sweatpants on, like bell bottoms almost. Mm. And like why everybody want to wear big and baggy clothes? Now we did that.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm tired of seeing this tight ass shit.
Okay, but it's feel like it's
that's what happens.
A recycle of it. You know what I'm saying? So we did this back in the day where everybody had the big jerseys on and the big ass pants and everything, and everything was like extra big for no reason.
Yeah.
And then it went to the fitted. Everything was like tight, and then after that fitted, it went to like the men wearing like not stretchy pants.
But that happens for everything, because a lot of stuff I remember seeing. My mom would be like, "Oh, we used to wear that in the 70s. We used to wear that in the 80s. It's just resurfaced."
Yeah, everything's kind of keep going back around, but
just now we're witnessing it.
Yeah, witnessing it now. Yeah, shut up. But I'm more of a comfortable type man. I don't like nothing too baggy. I don't like nothing too tight. I'm like that peerage, not peerage, but that little soup in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the bear in the middle.
Oh, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Yeah.
This one was too cold. This one was too hot.
Yeah.
Just right.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people like wearing.
And you're just right panties joggers.
People like being comfortable. What are you talking about?
Your Al Bundy pants.
Sweatpants?
Yeah.
That's comfortable.
I understand.
People like being comfortable. I don't understand what you're talking about. So,
but all you wear is jogger. You don't have you have jeans, but you won't wear them.
That is true. But
you'll put them on and they'll be like, ah.
Yeah, I'm not. Cause they're not that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't even wear them when you be like, yo, can you put on some real jeans?
Listen, when you get older, you gonna have the shoes that don't have shoestrings, which you already got right now.
I'm gonna have Crocs.
Yeah, pretty. What you already have right now.
And I was against those too.
Yeah,
I was definitely against them until you got up here, and I was like, okay, these ain't that bad. No, so I just wanted to slide on.
It became accessible.
Yeah, and slide on up out of there. Slide on up in. Slide on up out of there.
Anyways.
But it's all about comfortability though, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be comfortable over here. Nothing too tight, nothing too loose. We ain't doing all that baggy shit. Baggy clothes and big box. I ain't gonna lie, I do like how it looked though, but that's just not something I could wear. Cause I seen like, not hating, but I seen people like they had the shirts and this kind of boxy look.
I hate the crop top look. I don't care what the fuck it's on.
It's not a crop top.
Don't care.
But it
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? It gives that.
It's square, but it's longer.
Yeah. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on it though, but I
hate it.
It's just not something I would wear. People like it though. You know what I'm saying? It's a new look, something different. I'm more of the, not simple, but you know, let's keep it, you know, neutral. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can.
I hate it.
Well, not everybody, but you know, people that rock with, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, that's just our little take on her Asics and her New Balances. And
don't say her Asics. I don't want those.
Well, her shoe game. She trying to step her shoe game up, I guess. You sent me a whole bunch of them shits.
Yeah. Start with the black pair and then get the metallic one.
So I just want to ask the question to the real ones out there, man. What would be like their favorite shoe? You know what I'm saying? Would it be like Nike, Air Jordans, New Balances, Asics I had never really heard of, Shell Toes? What's some junk called? Dang, I can't think of the name right now. What is it called? They'd be like, I was about to say Chuck Taylor, but not Chuck Taylor. Where are they? Converse.
I'm about to say, you trying to say, you could have just said Chucks. That was fine. You would have got it.
Well, Chucks.
Because you said not Chuck Taylor, and I was like, okay, well, maybe he's not talking about Converse.
And I actually love Feelers too. Feelers was my shit. They had these pair of shoes that look like Pradas. Yeah, that was my shit. So you couldn't even know how they say like you got a Chrysler 300 into a real Chrysler 300 pull up on the side.
No, you got a Phantom. You got
some shit like that.
300 that look like a Phantom into a real Phantom pull up.
Hey man, fuck it. It is what it is. But let's get into this T.I. and Ray J swinger shit. So it was this is all alleged. We don't know if none of this shit is true or not. I just think it's funny because we was talking about this yesterday. And I don't know how long we're gonna play the video just so y'all can hear it. And then I'm gonna give my thoughts on what we talked about yesterday. I think that shit is hilarious.
No, ugly. No, don't do that. Don't do it.
Oh, yo, cute.
Don't do it. It's not okay.
Do you recall that situation? The nigga wanted to trade the ugly for your cute. Said, Ray, let's party. You hit my girl, and I hit yours. You like, but yo, not.
Which one? Where was it at?
Atlanta.
I don't remember, Whack.
You don't remember?
Hey, Ray, T.I. wanted you to yes or no, bro?
Don't.
Tiny.
First and foremost,
Come
this
on
is
now.
not okay.
Tiny.
Whack, this is not cool.
Ray, why you didn't want to Tiny, bro? She from Escape.
Nah, bro, because it didn't add up.
Not okay. That's not cool. My mama managed Tiny, and it's not okay.
Man, it's
she did
right now.
Whack, this is not fun.
I didn't even know your mama managed Tiny.
Bro, this
Whack,
like
this
20,
is
like.
not appropriate. It's not.
Damn.
I'm trying to remember what year this was.
Whack, this isn't appropriate. Like we gotta tone down the disrespect for women, for Tiny, and for T.I. and for the whole Atlanta.
But T.I. been swinging allegedly.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so
hey, T.I. been swinging allegedly, Ray.
Hold on.
No, I don't know. Some dude asked me to smash his wife. I smashed, and he tried to f me with her, but I already did, and so it didn't happen. So I don't know.
Say less, say less, say less, say less, say
I
less.
was a 1 minute man.
Say less.
So it's a no.
Was it T.I. though? Was it T.I.?
This was a random in North Hollywood.
Okay.
It's a rant.
Nah, nigga, we ain't talking about the dude that tried to pay $50,000.
Nigga tried to have me smash his wife with him. He tried to do that.
Listen.
Both holes. I said, dude, I already. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go.
But yo,
That's crazy. So look, we had this discussion the other day, and we had our sister-in-law caping
You are beautiful.
for Tiny. Nah, nothing against her personally, against Tiny or anything like that, or T.I. I don't, like I said, we don't know if none of this shit is true. He never really said that it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Ray J never said like, yo, that didn't happen or that wasn't said. But that's just all speculation. If that really happened, we don't know. But what we do know for sure, or what I know for sure, no, fuck that. What we know for sure, Tiny is ugly.
Ugly as hell.
That lady is not, I mean, nothing against her. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But she is not.
She don't match up to Ray J's wife.
Yeah,
for
like,
sure.
and what Wax 100 said, that would not be an even swap.
It's not even trade.
Not even close of a trade. Like, what? You want to do what? With what?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, no, I don't want to do that.
No, thank you.
Like, I don't want to do that at all, man. That's
No,
not,
thank you.
this is not fair.
No, thank you. I will pass.
And our sister, man, she was caping for her so bad. Like, yo, Tiny is so pretty. It all depends on what angle or some shit she kept saying. It all depends on the lighting or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Like, nigga, in no type of lighting where she is. Maybe when she was younger.
Maybe.
Back in the day when they
Before the butt job.
first kind of came out.
And the surgery.
She looked at normal.
Mm-hmm.
Now she looks a little,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like that Miss Piglet type. Or is it
She
Piglet?
always looked like Miss Piggy.
Really? I mean, you might be right about that.
It's just the nose.
Yeah, it's the nose and then the face. And then when you seen that one picture of her without the video with the no makeup on and all that shit like that.
Yeah, when T.I. dropped that
Yeah.
bomb, all you seen was mustache.
That shit was crazy. That was wild and
The
crazy.
disrespect for him to put that on there, like, you know how your wife look.
But he liked it though, which, you know.
Don't embarrass me on social media.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Like, but you know what I'm saying, we had this conversation and she was the only one that was really caping for her. Like, you know, my brother pretty much said, nah.
The majority, she was the only one that said she was cute.
Yeah. And I think, I'm not, like I said, I mean, yeah, she ain't it, man. Other people may feel a little bit different, but I think majority of people think that, you know, I could be wrong, but
back in the day, she was nice.
Niggas, I said majority of the people would probably think she.
You stupid. Stop. We're gonna keep talking about this woman and her appearance, but it definitely was not a even matchup.
Yeah, it's not, because I don't know that girl name. Whoever his wife is, what's
Princess Love.
Her name is Princess Love. What?
Yes.
Her name is that for real?
Yes. I don't know if that's her government name or whatever it is, but her name was Princess Love.
Man, these people be having like stripper names and shit. That's not like a stripper
That
name.
be your parents.
Huh?
That be your parents.
Right, but you just said you don't even know if that's her real name. That could just be a
I'm gonna
stage
just
name.
assume because nobody ever. I think that's her real name.
What if that's just a stage name, though? I mean, maybe Princess could be a real name. I don't know. Let me stop just assuming shit. But it is a few of them out there. But that do sound like a stripper name. Princess Love. I'm just saying it sounds like one. But like I said, I could be wrong. Who fucking knows? I don't know shit. I just be talking sometimes. And these are just my thoughts and my opinions anyway. So who really gives a fuck? I mean, I give a fuck, but you think everybody else do? I don't fucking know. I feel like
you're going down a rabbit hole of no return.
I feel like just having a conversation by myself for a few seconds. Like,
you kept asking the question and answering at the same time.
Like, nigga, what? What's wrong with you? Hey, man. So that was just our thoughts about that real quick. I just thought it was funny since we had this conversation yesterday. But do you think this is not what we're talking about, but it was a video where this what's the girl name? Angel Reese asked a dude, like, do he be tricking? And the only reason I'm asking is because you remember that song T.I. made, It Ain't Tricking If You Got It or something like that?
Okay.
Like, I mean, I think tricking had been around for a minute, but I don't think it was that broadcast. I don't want to say he started it, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other probably some
Ain't
other,
nobody talk about tricking like that.
like that, not like on the song where you like, you know what I'm saying? If you want it, I gotta go get it, I'll buy it. Tell them other broke niggas be quiet, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So like, and pretty much you just saying like, yo, I'm a trick. So but was he saying like I'm a trick for like my girl, or like I'm a trick for my wife, or I'm just a trick for whoever willing for me to trick on you?
I remember the song, but I don't really remember the lyrics like that.
Can you look them up real quick? It says stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like.
So that means you trying to entertain a new person.
I guess
we don't even go to the new lyrics.
You might. I mean, it might be. I'm not for sure, but I don't think I can't think of no other song or somebody else that kind of broadcast tricking like that and made it am I saying that word? They made it not accessible, but made it like it's okay to trick on women. Or just because you got the money, you should be able to trick on a woman.
I don't know either. That's a good one. But half the time when they talk about, I'm talking about whole shit. So it's the same thing to me, potato.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think nobody should pay for pussy. You know what I'm saying? But people say you still pay for pussy in other ways, like going out to dinner, eating, and all that stuff like that. You still technically kind of paying for it. But I think if you're tricking and you paying for it, I think you're not really paying for the pussy. I'm thinking like you're mainly paying for the person to leave. Because after I fuck you, I really don't have no other use for you. But I'm looking at it, if you paying from in the other perspective of let's go out to eat, let's go out, you know what I'm saying, movies, you still want the pussy, but at the same time, I do think it's more to that. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually that could be more, or it could be a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that men are looking for a relationship. I do think men do want with JJ for sure. But if you're doing it in that aspect of like, let's go out to movies, let's go out to eat, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you know what I mean? Now you're spending not just your money, but you're spending time too on top of that. But hopefully you're doing that with somebody that you really like. Because if you don't actually get the draws, and it's like you wasted, you know what I'm saying, money on somebody that ain't trying to really court with you like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you're just tricking and you just want the box, I ain't gotta take you nowhere. Meet me at this hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, and you know, drop this dick off. And you go about your business now, man. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. So
I don't know. You overthinking it.
You think so? How? About tricking?
You said I'm paying you to leave.
If I'm tricking on you, I like it because if I'm just I don't all that shit T.I. said, I wouldn't do all that. Bitch, I'm not popping bottles and all that shit. I'm not buying you. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm just trying to fuck. So I'm just trying to pay for the JJ, and then that's it. But all that other shit, popping bottles and trips and all that shit.
Telling you what I could give you.
But why would I want to give you all that if I can?
You got an upsell.
But what for? You should only do that for somebody that I believe if you really kind of like the person a little bit.
I believe.
But if I'm just trying to fuck, I'm not trying to do all Richard. What bottles? What? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe I could be looking at it a little different, which I don't think I am. I don't think you should pay for no VJJ. I think at that point you just paying for you after we done. You just getting up out of here. Like I got places I need to be. I got places I got shit I got to do. I don't have time to be cuddling and all that shit like that.
I hear you.
I don't fucking know, man.
I hear you.
Let's talk about my man, Travis Hunter and his fiance, and some red flags that this young lady is showing to her boyfriend. Well, his fiance, whoever the fuck she is to him. You see I sent you the video? I did.
You did.
So I ain't gonna play this because I just think it's y'all can listen to it. So I just thought it was where did I send you that shit on? Can you send it to me? Was it? I know where it's at. I got it. I got it. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I got the yeps or the burps or some shit. But first of all, I'm just gonna let y'all hear this real quick. I think this is crazy for this to be his girl.
I saw myself on Instagram.
So let y'all hear this. This is Travis Hunter talking to his, future fiance, or about his future fiance, and how he shot his shot. So
on Instagram, and she dubbed me.
I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. We be fighting.
I don't be fighting. She be fighting. She be fighting.
Like I said, I like things my way, and if it doesn't go my way, then I don't like it. I don't even sound like that. That's the funny thing.
That's all I be hearing when she be crying and talking.
I don't even cry for real.
Even though.
Anyway, so just in that first part of it, right, with her saying, a man said he shot his shot.
He slid her DM.
Yeah, and she didn't respond back, and on top of that, she wasn't feeling him.
Yeah.
We said this before, like, a girl should be feeling a dude way more than the dude feel her. In this aspect, he's feeling her more than she's feeling him. So that is a red flag off rip. Just for real, that's a red flag off rip. So they had a game a few days ago. Man scored a touchdown or whatever. It was some little what you call that, cheerleaders or whatever in the end zone. And supposedly they were saying he was smiling at the cheerleader. So It's a picture with him and the old girl coming down the steps after the game. She look like she all upset. And they're not. We don't know for sure if that's what she's mad about. We really don't know. It's a possibility. We don't know. But a little while after that, they got on Instagram and they started talking about all these rules that they have, whatever, right? So they named off a whole bunch of other rules, like you can't. Rule number 1, you can't do this. Rule number 2. Let me see if I can find this shit because this shit is crazy. This young lady is I don't want to say she batshit crazy, but okay, here we go. We're gonna just let y'all listen to a little bit of it.
Okay. He's annoying. Get unfriendly with us while we tell you the rules we have in our relationship.
These are some of their rules they have in their relationship.
Oh.
Rule number 1, smell good.
No, baby. The real rules. Since y'all think we fucking beef at a fucking game. Baby, you go. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number 1. Always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
Yeah.
Always what?
Talking private or something like that.
That's my only rule.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule. I'm taking off my makeup. No, that's not our only rule. Second rule is we don't hug people of the opposite gender.
And we don't greet people with the opposite gender.
No,
like
it's not that.
If it's like a say for instance it's a waiter that's a female, Liana talks to her. But if it's a dude, if it's a male that's a waiter,
He talks to him. That is true.
Pause real quick. What'd you think about that rule?
I don't even know what he said about hugging the opposite sex.
Yeah, that's a rule. And the other rule is that if they got to eat, she doesn't speak to the man waiter. He does, and he doesn't speak to the woman waiter. She does.
It seems like you're going down a bad path.
Already. It's your fiance.
Already. Like you got trust issues. Already.
Yeah.
Back away.
So do you think that's a red flag?
Absolutely. It's several.
But it's only if like they're rude. Yeah. It's not like so like if a woman were to come up to Travis and only speak to Travis and ignore me, then it's like disrespectful. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
No, they're crazy.
So if a woman came up to me and didn't acknowledge you, that wouldn't be a problem. So say it's like if we don't know this woman, she came, hey, how you doing, Jane? Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Do I know the bitch?
No, nobody knows her. We don't know her at all.
Oh well, clearly they know you, but I'm just saying. I mean, like, whatever.
Okay.
At that point, that's when you're like, oh hey, this my girl, yada yada. That's what you introduce, because she might not know who I am.
But why? But why would she not know? I mean, wouldn't that be something that I would have let her know off rip?
I'm saying, yeah, as far as like afterwards, not if she just walk up and say, hey, James, you would have to let her know who I was.
Oh. See, now I just thought about that, because if the person doesn't know you, how would they know
who the fuck you are?
Right. But in his case, though,
they
women
know him because he's famous.
He's a football, yeah, so they would.
Do not all women know every famous people girlfriend? Especially if she not famous, who is she? I didn't even know the bitch.
Yeah. So in his case, people would know him.
Right.
Because of what he does and who he is.
Right.
So off rip, they would come up to him like, hey, Travis, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And that would just be his place to be like, hey, this is my fiance.
Right, if he want to. You ain't even got to do all that much because it's a fan. I can see if you was at a conference or a SB Awards or some shit like that. But if it's just a random fan, like, you ain't even got to introduce her.
You don't think so?
Like, no, because it's just a fan. You're not going to see that person no more unless they stalking you. And then you got other problems on your hand.
Okay.
If they come and they speak to him first and then they speak to me, like, it's fine. But, like, we don't play that, okay, I'm only talking to him, I'm not talking to her, vice versa. He's only talking to me, he's not talking to him. That's a rule in our relationship. You can go next, baby.
Okay.
No, that was yours or mine?
That was yours. Rule number 3, no B word.
Well, don't call each other out our name, period.
Yeah.
So he was saying don't call nobody a B word. But she said don't call nobody out their names in general.
My turn? Yep. The third, are you third or fourth?
We're fourth.
The fourth rule is we don't be alone with nobody of the opposite gender. Like, I learned this from my pastor a long time ago. My pastor was married, and he always said, even if he had like a girl, stop making that face. If he like would have a female in the church, or he didn't like, or anything, like needed a prayer or something, he'd pray with the door. He'd pray with the door open, or like he doesn't subject himself to being alone with a female. So we don't subject ourselves to being alone with anybody of the opposite sex. So that's a rule. He doesn't be alone with any female in any room unless like the door's open or something. And I vice versa. I don't subject myself to being alone with a male. Your turn.
Rule number 5.
All right, so we ain't gonna listen to all these damn rules, but they have rules in their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know. And I think it was another one, like they got they have each other passwords to their phone or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's not a rule. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, but I think in some aspect, like
that was probably a rule for them.
Yeah, you said they what?
It was probably a rule for them, but for normal couples like us, I mean, that just kind of happened.
Yeah, I think that was a rule for her mainly because I don't know, man. So
somebody sounds insecure.
I do feel like, I believe that that could be definitely true, but she has a lot of red flags. Like it's a lot of people who was putting out, messages like Twitters and all that shit like that, pretty much saying the same thing and get a prenup. No,
I just see an episode of Snapped.
What the hell is that?
When the wife killed her husband.
You wildin'. You go to the extreme, don't you?
Because those women be clingy. Or they might be in a, unfortunately been a case of domestic violence, but it's something that's triggering them. So she gonna get to the point where if he doing this now because they still in the goo goo gaga stage. But after a while, that shit gonna get annoying. It's annoying me already, and I ain't even with the girl.
But is it really a goo goo gaga stage? It would be mainly on him that I think that's more in love with her than she is with him.
Yeah,
because she told us off rip and him she wasn't even feeling him in the beginning.
Right. So it is that for him, and then now you finally I done got her. I done wore her down. So, but after a while, it's gonna become challenging that you got to keep answering and doing all these asinine stuff. Like I get being in a room with a guy with your door closed is weird for sure, but not like, I don't know. That was just weird. Like if you're in a room with somebody and the door's open, or you can't talk to the waiter of the opposite sex, that's too much work. You just having a conversation. You telling the bitch I want 2 sides of fries.
And a Sprite.
Like I don't understand. I don't understand that one.
So there's too many red flags, huh?
Absolutely.
So would you pretty much kind of be like everybody else, like yo,
prenup?
Okay,
yeah. Wait a while before y'all get married. Don't rush into it. Y'all can be fiance for a while, and definitely get some type of marriage counseling to figure out why we think it's okay for us to have these rules.
I do see it like in the stage they are right now, no one's married at all. Like they're not married. So even if you were married, you know what I'm saying, she could cheat and he could cheat regardless. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop you from doing anything, just like you can't stop me from doing nothing. But the only thing we can really hope for is that, you know what I'm saying, since we are married and that covenant that we made up under God's eyes, that we respect that. That's all you really can do. But in their case, they're not married. They ain't made no type of covenant to nobody or nothing at all. So if she wanted to cheat, she could. And if he wanted to cheat, he could. Like no one's stopping no one from doing anything. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, how do you love that person enough to where you don't want to do those things that, you know what I'm saying, outside of your relationship.
Right, you got to prevent your flesh from being weak. Okay, can't talk to nobody because, might want to slide a few things besides the receipt. Like, I don't understand.
But my only issue that I have with you know what I'm saying, just this in general is that she told him and the whole world is that I wasn't feeling you no way. So she dubbed him and she just told you that you wasn't even her type. So technically she settled for you, maybe because she see you on the come up. You know what I'm saying? So she like, well, damn, I might have a shot. Well, I know I got a shot because he's already feeling me more than I'm feeling him. So she already has the upper hand on him in general, just because he likes her more than she like him. So that's probably why she can have him doing this goofy shit on this damn YouTube shit or TikTok, whatever it's on, making a video about these rules. For him to try to
Instagram,
whatever it is, confess his so-called love to her. Baby, I need you to do this. Let's do this video to shut people up about whatever I may have or may have not been mad at you about at the game. So let's try to save face type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he like, all right, baby, I'll do it. Okay, cool. Okay, we could do the rules. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's how it looks. It's like she's more in control of that situation than he is. And he's in the background being goofy and funny, like it's a ha-ha bullshit, like it's a game. She looking at it like, nigga, this shit serious, nigga. Rule number 4, nigga. What is
Snap.
What's rule number 4?
I watched a few episodes of Snap.
You know what I'm saying? I did rule number 3. Your turn.
What are they?
What are they? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I mean, hopefully all is well in Huntersville. You know what I'm saying? With you and her. You know what I mean? I wish the best for y'all, for sure. That's what we do. Over here at the Real 100, we wish the best for y'all. We just giving our thoughts and opinions on what we see.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush it. And definitely get a prenup, my boy. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And I don't give a fuck how much he might tell you on some shit like, well, what you need a prenup for? Like, you already setting up. No, it's not me about setting up that we're going to fail. It's not about that. It's just, in fact, I had to protect myself from what I built for myself. So you won't take all the shit that I worked for to build to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, get a prenup just to, you know what I'm saying, and wait. Don't rush that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she already told you she wasn't really feeling you like that. And when I first heard that and she said I wasn't feeling, my first thought was, I ain't feeling you. You a munch. Ain't that what's that girl name? Spice.
Spice. I don't listen to
Remember
her.
the song she had? She said, you thought I was feeling you? And she said, you a munch or some shit like that?
Don't listen to that.
She said, I'll listen to who?
To that.
I thought you said, I'll listen to the devil.
You said it.
Hey,
you ain't too far off.
That's my man Mama. You ever seen Waterboy?
No, because I can't stand Adam Sandler
Yeah.
enough when he do that stupid talking.
But my mama said, but yeah.
Yes, no.
Yeah, man. Take your time, bro. Get a prenup. And she told you in the beginning, and the whole world knows she ain't feeling you like that, so you might be a munch. So definitely get you a prenup. Definitely take your time. And, you know, she should like you more than you like her. In this situation, that ain't how it is, bro. So there's some other motherfuckers that said that same shit too, though. But, you know, shout out to y'all, man. Hope y'all work that out, get it situated, figure it out, and all that good shit. But y'all let us know what y'all think. So those the red flags over there, man. So, shout out to Candace Owens, man. I really like Candace Owens. I think she's all about being real. She's all about being true. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all about that fucker shit. And she was on what's my man's name? Nick Cannon. I can't think of his name, his podcast, but you know, salute to him. So I rocks with him, I fucks with him. So I'm gonna show y'all this clip. But we're gonna listen to this clip because I don't want to do all that video shit. I mean, I gotta do too much editing. What? You want to see the video, don't you?
I do. I ain't seen it.
Oh my goodness. Let's watch this video real quick.
Whatever makes life easier for you.
We know the truth. And we know ultimately that goodness will prevail. Then why can't I lead with love and cut them off with compassion?
Well, I just don't think it's guns a-blazing to say, you know, only women can give birth. And that's what I'll say, and people will lose their minds. Like that.
With love and cut them off.
Get the whole.
There's so many, there's more enemies than we know. But I know the God within me and the God that I serve is going to have them all fall into my feet when I walk into the room, because I know the energy that I possess.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't have to come in guns blazing, because if we know the truth and we know ultimately that goodness will prevail, then why can't I lead with love and cut them off with compassion?
Well, I just don't think it's guns a-blazing to say, only women can give birth. And that's what I'll say, and people will lose their minds. Like that, I will be like,
but you'll say that in a setting of people who can't give birth.
But my point is just that it's just the truth. I'm not even here like, I'm not showing up where people are at and in their faces. They just don't know how to accept my audacity to just keep saying the truth. That is what, because I've thought about this. What is it about me that people are so triggered by? And it's my audacity. Right. Because we live in a world where people will bend to the spirit of evil. They will bend to the spirit of nonsense. They will allow every part of their reason to be stripped away so that they can fit in. And again, this gets into, and this is not conspiracy. In fact, we should stop using the word conspiracy theorist because we know that was a CIA term that they entered into the lexicon following the shooting of JFK. So they say the word conspiracy theory. That's all.
The theory is the only thing that's the problem. The conspiracy to conspire is not an issue.
Yeah, but that is the truth. And that is why we should just call it out when we see it. This is what's happening. These people are conspiring. Like, that's what I do. And here's a document you can look at to see when they've done it in the past, and this is what's happening now. And I also listen to people. I don't gaslight people. So if an artist comes to me and says, I've been told to record something demonic, or I had a conversation with Amber Rose, and she a couple of weeks ago, and it was a lot of her telling me that she was basically just being pushed by people that you need to be more sexual, you need to be more sexual. I accept that obviously at a certain point, and this gets into why you're saying why I won't bend for money, I wouldn't do it. I'm built different, But I also not like Reddit threading you guys here. You can look this up.
Demonic, what's satanic, what's not. Even based off of all of the 40,000 different. Now, and to your point, and because it happened to you as well, where someone can take, we're sitting here, and this, because it's probably going to happen with this interview.
With me.
We're sitting here and we're saying things in the goal to counsel people. But someone would take a clip and say you said this or said this like this. They're going to be, you called a certain group of people satanic, and
they literally said like I'm
not just talking about what's going to happen.
And by the way, I'd like calling them satanic because it's not Christianity, it's not Judaism, it's not Islam. Okay, that's important. They actually they're hiding within all of these religions, and they get people to react. So it's like this dude obviously is not a follower of the Torah, right? He happens to be Jewish, but he's obviously not a follower of the Torah. No, a follower of the Torah would not be saying what he's saying. Jack Parsons, I believe, on paper, his parents were Christian, right? But he's not representative of the Christian community. He worships Satan. I mean, he worshipped Aleister Crowley's religion, which was known as the Lema.
So to get back to what I was kind of zoning in on, and when we have every right intention to spread truth, to put, hopefully, I don't want to get on a high horse or like to save, people from damnation or being influenced by Satan and demons, but our own rhetoric is used against us to call us hateful, to say that we're anti-Semitic, or to say that we're self-hating, or we've been broken, and all of the things, Uncle Tom's, where ultimately, like, and we said this in our last session, and I say this here, where I don't see in our exchange of energy and even discourse, I don't see someone hateful. I don't see someone with an agenda to whatever they think your agenda is. I see someone who's really trying to help and educate people, someone who's brilliant and wants everyone else to read what she's read, knows what she knows. But like me, like you, when you can say something that offends someone and someone's emotions get involved, then that becomes the story. That becomes the attack on Candace Owens, opposed to your ultimate mission where you were really just trying to help people. So what I learned through the process is, and it's funny, as a father, I learned this and deal with this with my son, is like when you start throwing rocks and someone gets hit by a rock that you weren't intending to hit with that rock, you still got to apologize. You still have to understand the power in which you have. Your voice is so strong. The words, the knowledge that you have, that if you, not even if you say it the wrong, if you say it correctly, they're going to dice it up and use it for evil. And in that sense, if you want to continue the mission of good, if you want to continue the mission of God, you have to you got to rise to a higher frequency and say, you know what? I apologize that I hurt you. And
I can't do that. If I told the truth and you got hurt by it, I can't apologize.
Why?
I absolutely refuse to do
what
that.
is stopping the goodness in you? Because then
I would be lying. I'm never sorry when I tell someone the truth. I'm never sorry when I tell someone the truth. No,
you're a mother.
I'm a mother, yeah. And
you know your children's feelings.
We're not dealing with children. That's the problem. We're dealing with adults. Yeah. So the idea of me apologizing, and this is funny because I was texting earlier with Ray J. He saw a clip of me and Don Lemon, and he was saying,
that's a hilarious clip. Just you texting with Ray J.
And Don Lemon was looking for an apology. Oh, this clip. And Don Lemon was looking for an apology, but Ray J, I guess, was saying that he knew some trans women, and I'm like,
he has a whole trans network,
and it's just whatever he's doing there.
Yeah.
To me, is demonic. It's demonic. It's because it's a lie. Okay, and so I was like, yes, let's have a conversation. Of course, respectfully. If you say to me, you should respect people, I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not a belief.
But I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's perspective. Because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man, okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it, okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and do you see how I feel? Because
so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so that they can better their lives. So they can live in reality and not the fantasy land that they're creating.
But what if someone believes that is a better life for them?
Okay, well, let's play it your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people.
Oh, I knew you was going. Can't go there.
Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have sex with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them pedophiles? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast?
That's a hell of a point.
Don't you understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have sex with 8-year-olds?
That is a hell of a point.
It is. The slippery slope is not a fallacy. It is reality. We are living the slippery slope. So somebody's going to have to produce the wall. So there's going to be a lot of.
Yeah, man. Candace all spitting true, man. Like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Oh, no.
I don't care about how you feel. We ain't we talking about the truth. And we not dealing in this false world that people want to live in, man. And when she said, like, you know, we're not talking about children. We're talking about grown people, man. That be in their feelings, and like if I'm telling you the truth, you mad and you want me to apologize for telling you the truth?
That makes no sense.
No whatsoever. So, you know, I watched pretty much this whole video, but yeah, I feel like Candace stood on business, as people say.
As always, she
you know what I'm saying? She kept it real 100%. Like, I'm not sitting here about to be lying to people about nothing. I'm not about to be apologizing for something that's the truth. And, you know, he did try to switch some shit and make it seem like, well, she would be a bad person because she don't want to apologize. No, I'm not. I can't apologize for telling you the truth. Like, this makes no sense to me.
Right.
And on top of that, I think she said in the beginning, probably she was like, I can't. I'm not here to protect no one's feelings.
Right.
Like, y'all grown ass men or grown ass women. Like, and you mad because your feelings hurt about the truth. And no one really wants to hear the truth. No one wants to hear the truth, man. That shit does hurt like a motherfucker. And I think that's just reality. I don't think nobody like hearing the truth about themselves. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
she made some good points. I do think everybody should go check out. You know what I'm saying? That pod with him and Candace on, because it was actually pretty damn
What
good.
was it called? Cultural Council.
It was actually pretty damn good. And she stood on business the whole interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unapologetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm standing on truth.
This ain't her first rodeo.
Yeah, I'm standing on truth at all times, and God got me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. So I think people should go check that out and, watch it all the way through. Because I had to move forward to the point I wanted to get to. But even the first part we did watch was pretty dope too, though. So
Agreed.
And see, this is something that we did a few days ago about the whole funding your boyfriend or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my homeboy Anton Daniels, man, did I think it's like I don't know what you call it. It's like a Zoom meeting or Zoom type thing with like him and like a lot of other people on there, whatever. And there was this one lady on there, and she just went hard on the whole issue of helping, supporting your man or whatever the case may be, or supporting his dream. And I want you to hear this, and I want you to respond to this, not to her, but just give me your thoughts on this, what she said. So
I feel like I already got my thoughts right now.
you ain't even heard it yet.
I know.
He's on ground zero. If you have the means to invest in him, you should, because once he make it,
It's gonna be short in the corner
ain't
over
gonna
there.
be no coming back to get you. Ain't gonna spend no
Shout out
block.
to the
He might
Anton
play with
Daniels
you,
show,
but
though.
he ain't gonna be there to actually marry you or do anything like that. So, yeah, I think a woman should rest in the right man though, because y'all be picking some of the craziest dudes to invest in.
What's the right man, Quill? Give me some context.
Character, number one. You gotta see, check his friends out, people who has influence on him, and maybe his family structure. But a lot of these girls be investing in dudes that be just on their mom's couch in the basement, not doing nothing all day. And they're like, I see potential in them. Potential means you haven't done anything yet. So I just don't understand when women say they see potential in a dude who don't even have a job. Like, where's the potential? So yeah, investing in the right dude could pay dividends. Like, it could be like you can literally have no worries once you make it. And a lot of women ain't willing to do that. I just call it spade a spade. So that's just,
why don't you think a lot of women are willing to do that, Quill?
Because they failed at it, investing in the wrong man. So
wait, hold on, Quill. Why is all of the ladies looking like they about to blow a gasket on here?
Because it's
Jerry going
dusty.
crazy.
I'm
Carm down there going crazy. Molly up here going crazy.
You be
Ava
talking
just
about
looking.
dusty.
Ava just looking.
I just have resting bitch face.
Hold
That's all.
on,
That's just my face.
wait. We gonna get there. We gonna mind this out I'm gonna tell y'all. So I had watched this, and it was interesting to me, but I was told that I was wrong. So I was willing to learn, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna pose this as a question on Monday night because I'm curious. And Quill is very much in the same boat as the rest of the guys that was kind of telling me different than what I thought. So I'm gonna go to Molly first. Molly, what's going on? Tell me what your thoughts are.
It's just dusty. I've kind of heard Dr. Umar say some dusty stuff like that before. But my thing is, okay, so we're not married and we've been together about 2 to 3 years. I'm good enough for you to ask for money, but I'm not good enough to be a wife. But I'm good enough to finance your operation for another year or two, and you're not my husband. And I have to wait until maybe your business might make it, and then you'll take me with you. But as we see from history, most men, they get things off of the back of a woman, and then they'll leave her for another woman. So I don't understand. And then why do you need a woman to be half of the man for you? So if I'm out here making an extra $700 a month to fund your dusty business that may or may not work, who's the man if I have to be the man? Who's the woman if I have to be the man for you?
Wait, Molly, why is this business dusty?
Why gotta be dusty though?
It's dusty because you're not asking a grown man for a business loan. You're asking a woman I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm so
A
sorry.
woman.
Anton, your followers are going to be so mad at me because Dr. Umar was the wrong person to speak on this because I don't think all black men are weak, but the ones he's talking to in that particular clip, he's talking to the weak beta males who always needed their mom, always needed a woman to do something for them because they're not a man. They can't do it themselves. You're not a husband. You can't be a husband. You can't come up with your own money to fund your own business. What can you do? What are you there for? As a woman, why would I be taking all of my options of other men off the table to fund your dusty business that you obviously won't even be able to be successful in because you need me to do it for you? And I'm not like... And then Dr. Umar also tried to sit there and pin women against women, make it about race, trying to make black women compete with white women for black men, a dusty black man at that. Dr. Umar, boo. You should be so ashamed of yourself, Dr. Umar. I'm sorry.
Quill,
Your thoughts. You said, "Can you stop, please?"
I'm like, I've had enough.
Your thoughts. I just want you to hear it out. So,
hurt people. She invested in the wrong person. And why do his dream have to be dusty? And then don't talk about how I can be your girlfriend for 2 or 3 years, but I can't be your wife. Well, you were okay with being my girlfriend for 2 or 3 years. So why are you complaining now? It's just stupid. Because it doesn't make sense. If somebody tried to better themselves, why do they have to be dusty? Dr. Umar didn't say this man ain't had no job. He was living with his mama, but he had a dream. Would you still support him? Everybody has to start somewhere. She had to start somewhere. I'm sure she got some coins from some people
to help her out or something.
Right. Yeah. So why do it matter who it came from? Why do it matter if he asking his woman, his potential life partner, for help that will help better their lives in the future? Why is that a problem? Because he a man. Because if she asked him the same thing,
he would fund her dream.
And if he didn't, then I guess he'd be dusty, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I wanted you to hear that.
Can't be letting me listen to stupid shit. I'm surprised Anton Daniels ain't cut into her because that's just dumb.
But it's a pod. You know what I'm saying? So he got to get everybody's thoughts, and everybody had different thoughts. You know, so everybody not gonna think the way that you or me think.
He shouldn't have led with her.
I mean,
none of the girls, because all the girls looked
I did watch that all the way through. It was another girl under that agreed, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you should, you know.
So far, the Brady Bunch, the Marsha and Jan in the middle didn't look like they agreed.
Yeah, but like you said, though, Dr. Umar didn't say that they didn't have a job. He didn't say that they were broke. He didn't say that they was dusty. All he was saying was like, you know what I'm saying, if you've been with this person for 2 years and y'all got love and all that stuff like that, and he has a vision and whatever this dream is that he, you know what I'm saying, broke down to you, whatever the case may be, look, baby, give me a year or two. But to me, I wouldn't necessarily say you needed money. But if you had to give some bread, you know what I'm saying, cool, that's dope, you know what I'm saying, do that. But invest in me, not with just your money, but invest in me with your time, your motivation, you know what I'm saying, the pick me up type shit if I need it or whatever the case may be. So it don't necessarily have to all be about money. It could be a lot of other little small things that he may need, but he did make it about money when he said
in that aspect, he needed something.
He needed some bread.
You got to buy stuff. But why is that a problem if a man asks a woman for help and y'all in a relationship?
Yeah.
I can see if y'all just started dating, y'all went on 2 dates and he already asked you
for
something.
Shit. Yeah.
Then that's a red flag. But still, like, I don't
2 years in, we married, and not married, but 2 years in, and this and that third. And I'm working on. I got a good idea, and I believe it can work. And you know what I'm saying, if I just get a little bit more money behind it, I might have a little bit of bread. But baby, I need an extra 7. You know what I'm saying? If you give me an extra 7 on top of what I'm already putting towards it, this will either get me a little bit further along. You know what I'm saying?
That should be like one of the women when we watch the video and they be like, get married, and they say for better or for worse. She'll be like, I said she reminded me of one of the women that we watched the video. They was getting married and they was saying the vows, and it was like for better or for worse, for richer, for poor. She all for richer, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I mean, I just wanted you to hear that because I don't think, like I said before, I don't think there's anything wrong with the woman you're with for 2 years, whatever the case may be, and love and all that shit is there. But what my man, the dude at the bottom, was saying, like, it has to be someone, like I said before, that really has a vision, that really has that drive, that motivation, and that determination to get to where he's trying to get to faster than that 24 months. I'm trying to get there in 12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be, like my man was saying, the nigga in the basement chilling with his mom and ain't got a job and you ain't doing nothing. You picked the wrong nigga to try to hit your wagon to, that say I got a vision. To do what, nigga? You not doing nothing now. But if you got a nigga that's actually doing something, you got to pick the right one that actually is doing something to hitch that ride onto, that really has a vision that can really break shit down to you if need be. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel a little bit more comfortable about it. You know what I'm saying? So my man whoever man it was on there, he was on point with what he was saying. Women do pick the wrong men. That's just how it is majority of the time. Like, women like the bad boys, and most of the time they don't really have visions besides
money.
I was about to say like the drug game type shit. That's where they visions be at for the majority of the dope boy game, I guess you want to call it that. So they pick the wrong one sometimes. So that's just how they kind of be. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on that and let you hear it, 'cause I thought that was funny. Y'all leave it in the comments, man, what y'all think about, you know what I'm saying? Should women fund their man, you know what I'm saying, for 12 to 24 months, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's, like I said, once again, it has to be someone that really has a vision, a goal, determination, and really looking towards something to actually build. If you picking a nigga that ain't doing nothing, that's really a bum and don't have no type of drive or none of that shit like that, that's a waste of time. Don't waste your time on that type of nigga. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, women waste their time on stupid shit. I don't know why, but it's all about choosing the right one to hit your wagon onto. That's just what I believe. So what you think?
Ditto.
And
because she got me toe up. Ditto.
Yeah, man. So
it's stupid. That when you see that, be like, walk away. She almost as bad as Travis Hunter girl. Yeah,
damn. But shout out to Anton Daniels, man. Salute to you, my boy. I appreciate you, dog. I see you out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? Detroit finest. You know what I'm saying? D-Town 313. You already know what's up. And as always, we say on this side of the internet,
invest. Be safe, be honest, be true.
Be real, 100. Peace.